Jordan Welsh made $280,000 with YouTube ads in just 6 months this year and reveals in this interview his tricks on growing from 0 to 500,000 subscribers, how he increased a brand deal from $7,000 to $35,000 while giving us an exclusive access look to his analytics, allowing you guys to see his real actual numbers.
Those who don't know you, what would you say is your channel about?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur pretty much my whole entire life. My YouTube channel is sort of me documenting my journey through entrepreneurship. And also now I've expanded into telling the story of my friends that are in the entrepreneur space as well. So documenting my journey and sharing some interesting stories as well.
Awesome. But let's restart from the beginning, because I want to show people that everyone just starts at 0 subscribers. So I'm curious, how did you first start getting into YouTube? What's your story?
Well, I posted my first YouTube video probably in like 2010, 2011, like a long time ago. As a kid, I just used to create stuff with my friends. You know, I've had a variety of channels in like all different niches. So at first we were just doing like skits and whatever. And then I tried to start to like do more VFX, like flying and doing superpowers and whatever. And then, you know, I got into gaming videos and I really got super into editing like Call of Duty videos, you know, so I joined actually like a team. There was these big trick shotting like clans back in the day, and I was really into that. So I joined a team and I started getting paid to actually edit. So I used to have a channel where I uploaded all those edits, but I never showed my face, or even there are some videos where I use my voice, but it was just I was using an alias. And then I kind of took so like that's probably from 2010 to like 2013, something like that. I was young, probably like 12, 13. Yeah. And yeah, after that, I sort of took a little break from it. And then I got super into it once again, trying to combine everything, like doing skits and all that. And, you know, it just didn't work out. I just wasn't able to see growth, and I got discouraged. People like started seeing the videos and sort of making jokes and stuff like that. So took a break, got back into it again around like 17 years old, because when I was in high school, I used to do short films. So I was really into music videos and short films, and I was like, okay, let me start putting some of this stuff on YouTube. So I got some of that. You can still find it, actually. It's on a different channel with my name. But then, yeah, this channel that I'm running today is one that I started around 2018. I started at the end of 2017, actually. After I had graduated high school, basically, I went to college. I had a rough first year of college. And then I wanted to start another business. Because like I told you, I had been an entrepreneur my whole life. And I was able to start a business and see some relative success there. And a lot of my friends would ask me sort of like, how did I do that? Or what was I doing? So I started making simple videos to sort of explain to the people close to me and the people inside these communities that I was in on Facebook and Discord what I'm doing. And that was like the core for starting this channel that I have now.
Interesting. So you really just wanted to help the people around you in those groups as well. And that's how I guess you got your first views. How was the growth at the beginning? So that's, you said, end of 2017, early 2018?
Yeah, so I was able to kind of finesse my way into my first 1,000 subscribers pretty fast, because I was really active in these Facebook groups, which were very popular for entrepreneurs. They still are, but Discord is more popular now. It's the same idea. And I was really active in there even before I was uploading on YouTube. So people would see my posts and they were already kind of following along. So once I finally posted a video and I posted it in the group, I got like 300 likes on the post, which on Facebook is pretty big. And, you know, that brought in my first couple thousand viewers. And from there, it was like, now I had sort of like a launching point to like post more, you know, so.
I see. So those videos were around e-com, right?
100%.
Yeah. And so you would say you did e-com related videos from 0 subs until 100,000 subs, or like up
I would say
when did you start switching your content, basically?
I would say that's kind of accurate. But actually, if you go to the beginning of my channel, like oldest to newest, you'll see a lot of actual like mindset and philosophy sort of related videos, because that is something that I love to read. Like, I love to study things about how to make your mind work better, how to be more efficient, how to enjoy life more. So I read all the time, and especially back then, I was reading a lot more. So I was sharing a lot of the lessons I was learning either through books or through my life. So, you know, I've been experimenting with content for a long time, but ultimately from the beginning, I felt like the e-commerce stuff was best for me. And I started expanding out of that gradually just by experimenting with other ideas, you know, things that were exciting to me that I wanted to try.
Got it. Because if I look at your growth graph, like from January, I'd say from February 2021 is when you really started picking up, like from like 35K subs to now almost 500K subs. What do you think made what was the inflection point for that?
Well, you know, it just was more effort and like taking it more seriously, and also becoming a student, like really trying to learn the game. Like, you know, I have so many friends that do YouTube, and some of them have like smaller channels, and they make good stuff, you know, but the problem it seems like they consistently run into is like they're not pushing themselves to like be better. They're just like creating whatever they want to create, and like that's cool and all, but if you want to actually grow, you have to really study the game. And another big change that I made around that time was I started posting every single Friday. So I told myself, regardless of how the videos perform, regardless of how I'm feeling, like I literally have it here on my whiteboard still from when I originally wrote it. So yeah, and I stuck to that for almost a whole year. I think I maybe missed 2 weeks.
No,
3
okay,
weeks.
wow. So so you'd say consistency was one of the key factors for going for that, like, let's say exponential growth stage, while still optimizing, right? Like not just uploading out of your creativity, like.
Exactly. Like, I think it's not like an algorithm thing. Like, I guess it, you know, the YouTube algorithm probably favors you when you post more consistently, but like more for me, it was like every week I was getting actually better at it. So that's what I feel like led to growth.
Got it. Yeah. And what would you say? So you did consistency. Now, in terms of content, how did you, let's say, change your mindset to find like different types of ideas, different way of filming? What have you seen worked, and then you continued doing that video after video?
Well, you know, I spent the entire year of 2018 making all e-commerce related content, right? And I felt like going into 2021, I was in a better position than I was back then. I had a much more successful store. I already had people that trusted me from the past, from the videos. So I was like, what if we just take that idea of e-com videos and we try to make it high quality and quick and easy to watch? And from that process, I got to learning more about YouTube and how YouTube works. And then that is what led me to being able to think outside the box to try new ideas. So it was like I started with the niche, but then started experimenting slowly out of the niche. And I think like the first big experimentation video, you know, was when I went to my friend's warehouse in Atlanta. The video is called "This Guy Makes $1 Million a Month Selling Hoodies." That was like a big switch up for me at the time. And that video is still one of my favorites because I didn't have like this video popped off, I'm going to do that. It was just like, I just wanted to try the video, you know? So.
Yeah. And just with that title, you know, it can go pretty well because it doesn't just appeal to the e-com people. It really appeals to anyone. Like, I'd be interested to know, oh wow, how does he make $1 million?
I just changed the title.
Oh, really? To what?
Like that's the new title. I changed it. I changed it like 2 weeks ago, and the views have actually jumped up. That video had less than 100K views, like at the start of last month.
And now it's at
126.
Damn, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll check the
And that's an
analytics of that
old video.
after. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
an
yeah.
old video.
And you just changed the title, not the thumbnail?
Yeah, the thumbnail I always felt was good. The title I
Nice.
changed it though.
Okay, yeah, definitely we'll check that analytics later. I'm really curious to see like the actual jump as soon as you change the title.
My estimation
people.
numbers might have been off, but I know it jumped up.
Nice. No, we'll see that. And I'm also curious. So from 0 subs to now almost 500K, when was the first time you started with a sponsorship? Have you done? Yeah.
I think,
your first brand deal. Yeah.
Honestly, my first deals were for myself and for my own products. I'm gonna tell you the first like commercial or type of brand deal I did, but like really the first ads I ever did were promoting my own services, like my course back in the day, my consulting services back in the day, and now my software. I like to put the majority of my ad space to my own product. Now, that being said, I have gotten some pretty big brand deals. It started out first probably in 2020 or 2019, just for like e-commerce software. These companies, like product research softwares, they would pay me to promote it and I would get an affiliate commission. But recently, the last big deal I did was with Public.
Right. Okay. Public. Yeah. That's a common one. Are you allowed to say numbers? How much they paid you?
I don't know, but at the same time, I don't really mind that much. So like, it's okay. From Public, I did like a minute spot and I really negotiated really hard on the price. Like they wanted to pay me like around 7,000 and I actually was able to get close to 30,000 for the
holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
They started off with 7. Can you talk a bit more about how you negotiated? I think it'd be interesting for the audience.
Yeah, it was pretty well. Okay, so I'll show you. Let me share my screen if that still works for everything. So this is the video right here. Can you see this?
Yeah, invest 100K during the market crash. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I explained the concept of the video to them. And I was like, listen, I'm going to invest a lot of money. So what if I do all the investing on your platform? Instead of just like a brand deal, I'll do the brand deal and I'll invest on your platform. You guys are going to get the money back anyways, you know? So yeah, that's how I did that.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was really like aggressive, and I will continue to do this in the future for brand deals because I don't do them a lot and I feel like my value on them is high. I asked them for $50,000.
What they said when you said that, 50K?
They went from 7 to 25 and then I bumped it up even more and that was the deal.
Interesting. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Also curious, what was the, if you're allowed to say, conversion rates on your courses at the beginning? Because also that Public deal, that's at what stage of subscriber count were you at?
Pretty close. Well, the Wall Street video gave me a lot of subscribers. So around like 400,000 something.
Okay.
Like low 400,000, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and the video, didn't even really pop off that crazy either. But I'm not gonna reveal that number of how many people subscribe to Public. One, because I don't know the exact number, and two, because it's not sort of relevant. But yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Sorry, I meant the conversion initially when you were promoting your course, your e-com course. What was that like, and at what subscriber count were you doing it?
Well, at first it was like a big launch in 2018. I launched it. It wasn't big, but it was big for me at the time. I think I made like 10,000 in a day, or 20, or like 10 to 20,000 in a day, somewhere in that range. But like ultimately, I promoted it like once a video, very briefly, and it wasn't that high, bro. Like my conversion rate wasn't crazy. Like I think I also don't know that number, just to be transparent with you. I don't know the conversion rate. But what I can tell you is that like it wasn't like I was making 100K a month back then. I was making probably like 10K a month consistently, and sometimes less.
Still
Yeah,
decent for how
it's
many
decent.
subscribers?
Less than 30,000. I think I had like 10,000, 20,000. The thing is, like 10K a month is actually like okay, like it's pretty good for a YouTube channel. But when you have expenses and other things,
Of
suddenly the
course.
10K is like actually nothing. But
Yeah,
it's good at the time, yeah.
it is interesting for people to know though that between 20K and 30K subs, you could actually go full time and make six figures
Oh yeah.
basically in revenue. Yeah.
The truth is, man, if you have 1,000 strong
Yeah.
subscribers, you could be making 100,000 a month.
Yeah.
You could be making at the minimum 10K a month. You get 1,000 people to pay you $10, or you get 10 people to pay you $1,000. So, or you get one person to pay you $10,000. Making
true.
money is not hard. The challenge is just developing the right offer for your audience and figuring out a pain point that they have that you can solve. If you're just strictly an entertainment channel, it's kind of difficult to do that though, but if your channel is kind of focused more on providing value, in any way, shape or form, you should create a product.
Talking about that, what motivates you doing this channel, growing this channel, doing these types of video?
I don't know. I don't really go off of motivation. It's like the thing that actually I'll say will motivate me the most is like when we come up with a big idea and I start to like envision the idea coming together and like how that's gonna work, and that's what motivates me really. I am not so driven by the numbers as I once was. Of course, I want to see 1 million subscribers. I want to crank 1 million views in a week on videos like all the time. Like that would be crazy, right? But like ultimately, I feel like if I focus too much on that, I'm gonna not love it as much. So it's just like
Got it.
for me, I'm trying to just like, what's the biggest idea that I can think of, and then we just try to create it. And that's sort of where I'm at with it. Just trying to push myself.
Sounds fun. And are you doing all of this alone? Do you have a team? Do you have employees? For YouTube specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have one guy that really works with me a lot on the YouTube channel. His name's Teo. He is amazing. He basically, like, when I started working with him, we really started to, like, explode the channel. Like, the first video I ever did with him was when I got the truck from my mom. And he filmed that video, and like that was, and then we did a day in the life, and that was like my 1 out of 10 video for a long time. And then
Nice.
we did an NFT video, and that was huge. So like me and this guy have been locked in. He basically films, and he does some of the editing, about half of it.
Got it. What's your idea generation process look like?
I don't really have one. I kind of do, but I'll like just sit and just write a bunch of stuff down.
Okay.
Or literally, I know this sounds annoying and it's not like productive advice or anything, but like ideas come to me. Like it just happens. Like I'll be at the gym, I'll be driving my car, I'll be walking, I'll be sitting on the couch doing something completely different. I'll be talking to somebody and I'll get an idea. The one thing that I always make sure to do is when I have the idea, I go and write it as fast as possible.
Yeah, I think it happens a lot to a lot of YouTubers actually, that just walking and waiting for the bus and suddenly you're just writing out. No, yeah. Those come often. And what are your different revenue streams related to YouTube? So you have your YouTube ads, you have those sponsorship deals. Do you do affiliate links?
So I have my YouTube AdSense. I have Viral Vault, which is my software. It's a product research software. Amongst other things, we offer other things as well. And of course, the occasional brand deal here and there. I don't do too many, but the occasional one. Excuse me. I have a couple affiliate things going. Like I have a Shopify affiliate deal. They pay me pretty good. I can't talk about the numbers of that, but they pay pretty good, which is crazy because I went 3 years of promoting Shopify and not using a Shopify affiliate link. So, but
Okay,
it's okay. I can live without it. But yeah, we're gonna start getting some more revenue from that. So, it's a variety of things. Yeah, it's a variety of things.
What's the percentage of each you'd say of your total revenue?
I would say, I should know this, right? Like,
just ballpark.
no, I'm trying to do the basic math in my head. Like, Viral Vault's definitely the biggest.
Oh wow!
And then AdSense is the second biggest, and then you could say the brand deals and affiliates in the same category, and that would be the third biggest. So
got it. Okay, wow, Viral Vault
percentage. If I could give any, it would be like 50% Viral Vault, 30% AdSense, and then the rest would be for brand deals and affiliates.
Oh wow, that's really impressive. Like, so Viral Vault is an e-com related software, right? But
yes,
on your recent videos, are you still promoting Viral Vault, or it's all from passive income from the past videos related to e-com?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So this has been the one dilemma with Viral Vault so far in 2022. Dilemma is a strong word, by the way, so I'm not going to call it that.
It's a good problem.
Yeah, really what it is like less of the viewership is going towards e-commerce and dropshipping on my channel. So that was our main source of traffic at Viral Vault. So now what we're working on is different ways to actually promote the software. We have a good one that we're going to start going with now. We're going to do some basic YouTube advertisements to retarget my audience. Just, the people that watched videos from the dropshipping playlists. We're going to target them with an offer, sort of explaining what Viral Vault is. And we're coming out with a higher ticket offer soon. And that's going to be, something that we're charging almost $10,000 per person for. We're going to sell that over a sales call as well. So these are sort of the things that we're working on to expand. But yeah, I don't see myself making a ton of e-commerce videos at this moment, but I have a big series, and I think it'll be like the thing that'll jump me to 1 million subs. A big series, and that's sort of something I want to do. Like, I think by the end of this year or starting next year, in the e-commerce niche, but it's like bigger than, dropshipping.
Damn. Okay, that's nice. Are you thinking of posting those in Q4, since those are the time that there's high ad spend and stuff? Or... It
depends. I'm not gonna rush that project. That, for me, that's gonna be something that's like at least like a 6-month endeavor, or it's gonna be something big. So I don't have too much of it planned out right now. I have the rough idea. That's where we're at, but I'm not at the time to pursue that just yet. I have a bunch of other videos, and I'm working on selling my business and working on the Viral Vault stuff that I told you. So I don't have the capacity to work on this project at the moment, but I'll do it, and you'll see.
Cool. Looking forward to it. And any other sponsorship deals you can tell numbers, because those are always interesting for people.
I did one for Be Profit, which is like a profit dashboard on Shopify. They pay me like $5,000. The biggest thing that I liked to promote when I was doing the e-commerce videos was dropshipping agents. Basically what those people are is they help you source your product and ship your product faster. And a lot of these companies, they don't have any advertising sources. They have nothing. There's no way, except for like Facebook groups and stuff, there's no way to directly talk to Shopify dropshippers except for through people like me. So I charge those. I've gotten 20,000, 15,000, 12,000. I've gotten money from agents for sure. But again, if you go through my videos, if we go through all the last videos from 2022 to 2020, you're not gonna see a lot of those brand deals. Like, it's not something that I'm like trying to squeeze out every video, and maybe I'll regret that in like the fact that all this money left on the table. But for me, it just, I don't know. When I watch back the video, it's like, it doesn't just feel the best having a minute of the video. It's like a big old promotion. But
right.
Yeah.
And lastly, before going into your analytics, I was wondering, so a lot of talks about creator economy. You already do that during using your own company to promote on your YouTube channel. Do you have like a bigger picture of what you want to, let's say, promote in the future as a company or as a software through your channel? So you have ViralVault now. What's the next step or stage of it? So as you said, high ticket sales and related, but
yeah,
do you have other ideas?
We're thinking more so just inside of ViralVault right now and what we can do there. I don't really get too wrapped up in like, oh my god, then what are we gonna build next? It's like, what do we need to do right now, and like just trying to get that done. I think a vision that could be cool is having a physical product as well. Even though the digital products are much better, I feel like all creators should figure out some type of digital product. Something physical, like, and people can watch me build the physical thing and like follow along with the journey of building the brand. That's sort of my idea that I was telling you about, like the big series. Like it will be like starting from like some really small number and building a real, like I've done challenges already for dropshipping and stuff, but this will be like building something legit. And they get to watch the whole thing, and we'll start like from scratch or from like $1 or something,
I like it. How about we check your analytics? I think it'll be really interesting for people. If we could look at your most, let's say the one that popped off recently. I asked Wall Street millionaires for investing advice.
Yeah.
How is that looking like in terms of retention graph, CTR?
Let's pull it up.
Do you look at your analytics a lot? Do you analyze it a lot? How's
Yeah, I do, but like I told you before, like I don't really like try to get so wrapped up in it. I like to look at it for educational purposes, but like I try not to really stay on YouTube Studio on my phone all the time and stuff. So yeah, what do you want to see exactly? Let's talk here. This video got this many views. I launched it. I don't know how many days ago. Let's see what the date was.
A month
I
ago,
launched
about
it on June 5th.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little more than a month.
Let's look at the engagement. Okay.
That's the graph.
Do you have an idea why it jumped at 1 minute 12?
This is me buying a suit. Oh wait, no, this is after I bought the suit. It dips down, I'm getting ready, I'm shopping, and then I buy the suit, and then we're back on Wall Street. So I think they get excited. Because I started the video and I was wearing a hoodie and like everybody was rejecting me. So I was like, let me go buy a suit, and then I bought a suit.
And it actually changed the way people perceived you?
It actually changed it.
Wow.
Like, we still got rejected, of course, but like it changed it.
Are you investing during?
And it was kind of a funny little clip, I think.
Okay, so we see like it's doing better than normal. Your average is much lower than this.
Yeah.
Your AVP is 54%.
This
Cool.
spiked it too. Like telling this point of the video where it's like, oh no, everything's gonna collapse forever. And then they get really hooked to see what's going to happen. And then you reach like the lowest point, I feel like. And then there's like the resolution. And then it just goes and goes. And at this point, it's okay if they drop off. For me, it's just a funny clip. I know you want them to stay to the end, but like for me, I just
It's good for a story.
Yeah.
Okay. How's the reach like in terms of
reach,
CTR?
It's like a lot of impressions. We need more clicks.
Yeah, where are they coming
But
from?
a million unique. Yeah, it's all browse.
Yeah.
Pretty much. A million unique viewers is cool though, but to get 1 million viewers and only 15K subs kind of hurts. I don't know if that's like standard, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
I don't think I'm
CTR?
aggressive enough like asking people to subscribe right here.
Yeah. Can you click on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So first day was 8.7%. Okay, that's interesting. And what's the RPM like for this type of video?
It's all right.
6.59. Okay.
I have much bigger ones.
So I created a list. I don't know if you saw it, a list of RPMs of everyone, and I did see one of yours was like $40 or something.
Yeah, no, the overall RPM is, if we go to like, well, the last 28 days, it's like 19.
Wow.
CPM
Okay.
is like 40.
What kind of video brings the most RPM? You'd say drop
This
shipping,
video.
I guess. Yeah.
This video is a search warrior. This
So that brought.
this video just stays
What
ranked in
the
search.
fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, 75 RPM. What is
Yeah,
it
this
about?
video.
Easiest way to. Oh yeah, and this one popped, right? Actually, this is your most viewed.
This is my most
Yeah.
viewed video. Yeah.
Oh my god.
This video
Okay.
built a strong audience. That's for sure.
Ooh. And do you have viral vaults promoted here?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. I see. It totally makes sense with the audience.
Yeah.
Well,
And it's
can we
it's
see
still,
again?
You know, real time. It's still doing okay. See what?
Yeah. The engagement graph. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
The retention. If you go
It's
down.
pretty low, but it's like a longer video, so.
Yeah. And also, as the views grow, they'll go lower and lower. So that's fine. But yeah, it's just interesting for people to see that. Oh, okay, 37%.
And you know, it is literally a tutorial video, and you know, I'm trying to step away from these, if you could tell by my last couple of videos. But like, for you know, this is the biggest one, you know. So I don't want to fully like abandon this. You know what I mean? Like,
It's done well.
I kind of do a little bit, because creatively it's not that fun for me. But I want to do more of just sitting and talking, because it worked many times. Many times. Like I think the second biggest video is, or not the second, but one of the top 5, like right here, is the same thing as sitting and talking. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
But you know, like these videos and stuff, I just feel like they're like more evergreen. Like you can watch this video about the young Amazon millionaire like years from now, and it's still kind of relevant. Whereas this dropshipping tutorial in like 6 years, it's not going to be relevant anymore.
Yeah, the game will
That's
have totally changed.
That's my thing, you know. So like even like a video like this one, even though this is a challenge, it's sort of like relevant still a couple years later, because you can see what NFTs were like back in the day. So it's like, that's how I'm trying to think about content these days. Like this one too, it didn't really pop off as much as I wanted, but regardless, you could watch this video next year and it's still gonna be
It'll
like
be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going for evergreen type content.
100%. I think any good video is evergreen.
That's true.
Yeah.
Could you show how much you made in the past 1 year? Past 365 days through YouTube ads.
I guess I've never really showed this, but sure. Let's see. Like 365. Let's just do 2022.
Sure.
Okay. So
Sounds
in
good.
2022 so far, it's been like this much.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah.
And the bulk of it was from...
Drop shipping video.
Yeah.
So, you
And-
know, I mean, the thing is, though, yes, the bulk of it was from this video, but not half, you know, like 28%. So, like, you know, all this adds up. Like, that's the thing, like, you know, of course you want to have a CPM banger like this one, but, like, the truth is, even if you subtract this whole entire number, you know, it's still an okay, like a great amount for a yearly income for AdSense. So I think people just need to consider that, like, it's not about having like one crazy video. It's just about having like an army of these other videos. But the dropshipping stuff, as you can see, is definitely takes the cake for CPM, like for sure.
Yeah, it's a good it's a good real estate to have. Basically, it's basically
Yeah.
always there.
I've recently, though, in the last couple of days, like, or last couple of like weeks, had some of my highest like single revenue days. Like, you know, this is sort of like where it's at some days. But then it dips, and then it's like, this is why I don't pay attention to it, man, because like I could really get like here and be like, oh no, my channel's dying. Oh, never mind. Oh no, we're dying. And then it's going to go, you know, again, as we continue to make better videos, we're going to go to another higher level, I hope. So for me, all that I'm focused on these days is just making the best videos. That's where all the energy goes.
It seems to pay off. And like you said, like all bigger YouTubers, any YouTubers, like they'll go up, they'll go down, and they'll hit a plateau, but still at a higher plateau than the previous one. And that's basically what we're seeing here with you. Like that's what I've seen
I go through
on
plateaus
yeah.
all the time. These are real dips. Like if you really zoom in on them, they're all dips. This is a big dip. You know, this is a huge dip too, and this one. So like, and you could say now it's a huge dip. It's not, but like, you can't get too wrapped up in it, man. Even like smaller creators, like I love it, and I love my friends that are just getting started, but like they'll be like freaking out over like the difference between like 100 views in a day or like 260 views in a day. Like, you're
really?
just gonna hurt your brain.
Could you show the one you just changed the title?
Yeah,
video.
Let's see. I'm curious to see this as well. I don't know the best way to check how much
Yeah,
it changed, but
I'll show you if you go on it.
right here, analytics.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you
now,
see the spike right there? Like it
yeah,
jumped.
yeah.
That's when I changed it.
If you go anyway, you see it clearly, but if you click instead of since published, you put since uploaded, top right for the date range, since uploaded, a bit lower, yeah. Then you'll you'll see the per day, and
there
you see it clearly. Holy shit!
This is when I changed the title, like I said. And then, of course, you know, it going through its own dip. But 6,000 views in the last 48 hours for this dead video. This was getting nothing a day. And then I changed the title, and YouTube was like, okay, let's try again.
This
5,000 in a day is pretty good. That's better than the biggest days, or right around the biggest days.
Oh, wow, that's true. Looking at it like that. This just proves that changing title thumbnails work. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Like,
let's look at another one. I'll show you the biggest title transformation. Watch.
Ooh.
Now that I know how to look at this one right here. I changed this title too. So like, let's go. Yeah, you'll see. It was dead. Like, this is when I posted it, right?
Yeah.
Dead, super dead. And then I changed the title here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Not only the title though, but the thumbnail, man. I changed the title and thumbnail many times. Let's see. I don't think I have it on this PC. I have it on my MacBook. But I have like 8 different thumbnail variations. Oh, I didn't mean to stop sharing, my bad. I have like 8 different thumbnail variations. So I tested a lot. And then, you know.
So you tested a lot, like in a period of like 1 per week, or how were you doing it?
It wasn't really like clearly defined. I would like leave them for like 2-3 days, and then this is another one that I changed. Happened. We changed this. This is the last one we'll go through, but just to really hammer this point, like we changed these titles. Like this one started like this, and then it was here, and then we changed everything, and then it jumped.
Wow.
And then it died down again. It jumped up again organically based off of another video success, the Bitcoin video. And then it died. And I changed the title one more time. And then it jumped up again. So, like, I don't know. It works. It works.
It does.
Yeah. We literally went to some other house after I uploaded the video and reshot this thumbnail. This is my filmer. This is not a,
right.
But, yeah. So... yeah.
Okay, yeah, you put effort on your thumbnails and it pays off. You do your own thumbnails?
Yeah, for the most part. Actually, no, not for the most part. Yes, I do. I pretty much do the.
Interesting.
I mean, Teo, he shoots them sometimes, like, but yeah, I mean, he did this one, and I like this one a lot. He did this one. So he does. We're working on it. I'm trying to get him to do some more, but I do all the other ones. Yeah. This one's a personal favorite of mine, and this one. But
ooh, that's a good thumbnail. How did it perform? What was the CTR on that?
This video was a success. I mean, 500,000 views. It's bigger than my average. And it still gets some views. CTR 5.
Okay, on the first day, what was it?
I don't know. 5.
It
stayed pretty straight.
Oh wow, 40% from search. Damn. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I get search a lot. This video is search. The dropshipping video is almost all search. The NFT video is search. I like going for search. I think it's not this is huge on search too. Like, it's not like I want search to be the main thing at all. I want browse to be the main thing, but of course I'm gonna try to get search. This is another search video too.
Yeah, these are types of search. Yeah.
Yeah, search is good.
Interesting. And
Is there anything else you want me to see here? Or?
yeah, well, actually, for your second to last one, any theories why it popped off to over 1 million views? Any assumptions?
The Wall Street video?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yes.
Because it's my best, probably it's my best video, like all together. Like, and I would have said the same thing even if it didn't have the amount of views that it has. But like, you know, it jumps straight to the promise, asking Wall Street millionaires for investing advice. Hey guys, I'm here on Wall Street and I'm going to go ask people for investing advice. Within like a couple seconds, we're already there. We're already starting, you know, there's no like,
you deliver
what's up,
on
guys?
the title.
My name's Jordan and I'm going to be flying to Wall Street. And then there's a montage of you at the airport with generic music. It's like you lost them. So, and then I think it just gets straight into it. It kind of like loops you in because I got rejected. You're kind of like, now you want to see me win because it's like I put the effort in. You're like, man, I want to see this happen. I kind of get some personality showing when we go by the suit. I try to be funny. Then we're back and it's just straight value. Interviews, giving as much game as you can. We include some funniness in there to keep it light. More value. And then there's a new plot. The new plot is like, I want to get inside the New York Stock Exchange. So now they're like, can he get into this? First it was like, can he interview the people? Okay, wow, he did it. Next it's like, okay, can he get into the stock exchange? So, you know, I try to walk up to the guys. I make some phone calls. I get on the phone with my friend. He comes and he actually helps me get in. But then once you can see this, this is the most replayed. This is it. I'm like, it's all built up to this. The music, the sound effects, everything. It all built up to this moment of me finally getting in. And then we failed just in this temporary moment. It's like, we finally got it, but unfortunately, they wouldn't let me use this footage. So now I show this clip from the day I got the news. This is real stuff. I was actually sad. I was really sad. Really sad. And I recorded that day just because. And then the music builds up. There's a riser here. You know what I mean? Like this. And then it switches to an animated thing. Like, oh, this video is just like our best work as a team, you know? So like, it just came out really nice.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah. And I think also too, the timing, you know, right now is like a rough time for stocks, you know?
Indeed.
It's a rough time. So it really gets people, who are interested in that topic. They want to click. They want to know what would the Wall Street millionaire tell them.
Everyone's just wondering what's happening. And this kind of helps. Yeah.
It's like, and there's 1,000 videos telling you what's happening. But the truth is, like, they're boring.
It's just like, a guy talking head saying, this is why the recession is happening, all that.
Exactly. So it's like, it's like how the question I always ask myself is like, how can I capitalize on these trends in this business world of content while still making it entertaining? Because yes, I could be a news channel and I could jump on every trending headline and make a video about it at my desk and stuff like that. But like, why not go to Wall Street? Why not go to the Bitcoin conference? Why not go to the NFT conference? Like, why not hear it from the source and like make it exciting and bring people that are even smarter than me into the picture? So, yeah, that's sort of
doing it.
The vision, and you know, try to make people laugh too.
Of course,
I'm not the funniest guy, but I could try to, you know, keep getting better with that, and really the editing is what makes it funny ultimately. So you got. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the videos are funny, but we're working on that part.
No, they are. I mean, the views say they are.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. That's just
That's
that really comes down to me just being more comfortable, like expressing my personality freely, you know. I think for a while I tried to be like too professional and like too strict, and like with now I can just be fully authentic with it. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Nice. And last question: if you had to start, let's say, an e-com or a finance channel from scratch, what would you do to grow from that 0 subscribers?
All right, we'll spend like 3 minutes right now on this, and I'll share my screen. So like, let's say it was gonna be like e-commerce. This is really exactly how I was able to climb up that e-commerce ladder. Like, I would go on YouTube, especially in an incognito. I'm not able to do that right now. But if you could use the incognito one, you would go ahead and search and you would look up your topic. So let's say it's Shopify dropshipping. And you literally just want to look at which are the videos that are doing well, you know. You have the dropshipping guide, which is a classic. You know, you have the I tried dropshipping. Those pop off pretty well. You just want to look at the videos that are gaining the most views. It's crazy how people be copying my thumbnails these days, but that's the point. But yeah, you know, like you really want to look for like the new people that are getting traction. Like, you don't want to go for that video that's like 7 months old. You want to look at like the kid that's like just starting to pop off and see what's working for him. Beginner tries dropshipping. I tried this dropshipping course. You know, just look for the big video ideas, and then, you know, write down a couple good ones, and then just start working on one. But ultimately try to figure out how you can make it your own. I was not the first person to make a I tried dropshipping video, but I wanted to get in on that because it's a good concept, and all I needed to do was make something more entertaining, or at least try to be more entertaining, and make a better thumbnail, and it would work. And, you know, that's sort of what I did. And like, this is like a vlog style video. So ultimately what I would say is look up the ideas, find things that are popping off a little bit, and then try to really turn that video into your own creation, through your personality or through doing it in a unique way. That's really how it starts. And that goes for any niche. Like, if it was going to be like stocks, right? Like, you would look up stocks, or stock investing. You're going to get a lot of videos. And this right here, just to show y'all something, this is really good for ideas. The search suggestions, I've used this many times because this shows the most popular things people are looking for. So yeah, that's pretty much where I would look for my first ideas. I wouldn't try to create something brand new. Like,
makes sense. Yeah, that's basically research, recon, and go for it, for what works. And remix in your own style. Yeah.
Yeah, the remix, man. It's all a remix.
Yep, that's what I learned as well.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for all that info. I'm sure it's gonna help.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
I hope people found value from this, and hopefully there's still some people here if they stuck around all the way to the end. And if there is somebody out there that did stick around to the end, I think that they're looking for a good future on YouTube. You know, I think they're onto it, because got to have some patience to listen to us talk about YouTube for this long.
Yeah. No, that's the goal. It's for YouTubers to watch this and really be like, oh, okay, it is possible.
Yeah.
He's done it from
no, it
zero.
definitely is possible. I'll end the call on this right here. Like, it definitely is possible. I've tried and failed YouTube many times, but ultimately at one point I thought it was not possible either. And once you see it for yourself, it all makes sense, but you have to have faith first that you can make it happen. If you don't have that, it will never work. So
that's a great ending.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks. Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe.